welcome back to another video. Today we are going on a very long trip. We're going from Toronto all the way to Saskatchewan because we are going to attend my friend's wedding. She's my childhood friend. She was the first friend I met in the Philippines when I first moved in there. And now she's getting married, and luckily I'm also here in Canada. So it's gonna be a very long ride. Approximately 32 hours on the road. So I hope you enjoy this vacation with me. This is the technology bag. That's my whole recording studio in a bag, believe it or not. This is 10 days of clothes. This one is, honestly, the reason I have that bag is just in case people give us something and then we have no place to put it. That's the bag where we put it in. And then that's my gift. I'm not gonna tell you what it is. It's a massager.
One thing I remember before going on this trip was that I felt really anxious. I work at home, I play at home. Most of my life was spent at home. I remember thinking, could I survive this trip? Even though I wasn't in the driver's seat and being the one responsible for the lives inside the car, it was truly something frightening and exciting at the same time to leave home and travel around 4,000 kilometers. But admittedly, as the hours in the car started getting longer, I started to realize that home is where you make it to be. And for the day and for the days to come, I chose the car as my home.
First stopover of the day, we got some Timmy's because we haven't had breakfast yet. Just some simple hash browns and some sandwiches and coffee. Coincidentally, our second meal, but our first proper meal of the day.
As someone who's always used to be doing something every second of the day and multitasking all the time, being in the car and just staring really was a challenge for me. Maybe I should take up driving.
Wow! This is a lake, and Ontario has a lot of it. Run!
After a long drive, we stopped by Robin's Donuts, which I think were the best way to start and have a really healthy and good snack. I had some chili and an English muffin with cheese, and he had a sandwich. One thing that absolutely stunned me during our trip was seeing how beautiful. I've been living in Toronto for about 2 years, and it's the first time that I've actually seen the outside of Toronto. It was amazing. Everything was so well taken care of. Canada really conserves a lot of its natural beauty, and that's one thing that I wish we could have done for the Philippines as well. In a few moments, you will be seeing some scenes that are a bit blurry. It's kind of funny because the reason of that is because we hit a lot of bugs and the camera is focusing on all of the bugs our car has killed. We're murderers.
We're currently experiencing a very huge problem in the road. Dorian Road. On the way to Thunder Bay, it's like a detour because Google said the road was closed, but Google also didn't say that this road was unpaved, extremely unpaved. We had to go through like mountains of rocks, which was, it's very hazardous. I just don't want to vlog just all the good times, but this is a major issue in the road, and
30 kilometers of this.
We've been through 30 kilometers of pure unpaved road. It's extremely unsafe, especially for cars that are just the two-wheel drive. Anyway, take a look at the road. This is actually the more easier part. Like, we've been through worse, and We were just stressed, so I didn't take a video of it. So we had to go through like 30 kilometers of just that kind of road, and much worse. This one's actually the easier part. Yeah, so if you're coming through here, don't go through Dorian Street. Find another way. It's not safe. Super very strong. We are alive, people. We feel like we're floating after all of those rocks. Look. We arrived at our first stopover. I'm so tired. Tomorrow we're gonna wake up again at like 3 a.m. and we're gonna start traveling to Saskatoon so we can get there at the same time tomorrow night. Night. Hello everybody, it's morning. We're off on our journey again. It's currently 4:30. We're actually supposed to leave at 3, but it was just too early and we were just way too tired. How's your sleep?
Nah, not enough.
Not enough. Yes, same. This was a good hotel. It was very plain and simple. You sleep, you go. We'll reach Saskatoon in about 15 hours. We're gonna find food. I'm still hungry.
Hours and hours away from home, and I'm starting to miss the comfort of the house. What else I miss? I miss my mom. So I called her up to say hello. And another thing that I missed was Christmas in the Philippines. We came across this Tim Hortons, and because we were hungry, we went inside. One thing that I especially loved at this place was that there were a lot of elderly that was working in it. I appreciate that. I appreciate how this country gave all genders, all ages, everything is inclusive, including workplaces. When you have a country that gives you endless opportunities, even if you're in the minority groups, that really sets you free and really puts your mind at ease. I wish it was the same for the Philippines. This was the last stop before we completely signed off Ontario. And I decided to, take a dump. This is what I do when I take a dump. I always bring a water bottle with me and I use it as my tabo. Okay, so I found this very amazing. Look at the signs. There's like a lot of danger signs. This goes kilometers. I mean like 5 kilometers of just awareness signs. Reason why? There was an accident on the road and they really wanted you to be careful so many kilometers away. I think that's perfect. It allowed us to slow down. It was a truck that kind of just stumbled over. We really hope he's okay. Our next stopover was to eat lunch at Denny's. It was amazing. I just must say it was very expensive. But one of the highlights of our trip was we actually won a prize in one of the arcade games at Denny's. But for some reason, we couldn't get it. I'll let you know what happens later on. And we finally reached Saskatoon. I was so excited. It's about an hour to an hour and a half before I reached my friend's family's house. I'm just so overwhelmed. I haven't seen them in so long, for at least maybe 10 years. I can't wait to just fly to their arms and just to hug them, and I really missed them a lot. And it gives me a sense of family. Traveling through Manitoba and Saskatchewan, it was quite boring, not gonna lie. They call it the prairies. What it means is it's all just flat land. You see, we came from Toronto going through Thunder Bay, where everything was mountains and luscious trees. So when we got here, it was really boring that I even just decided to watch a movie instead of look outside. After 33 hours on the road, we were able to reach Saskatoon. And you're gonna meet the family that I'm so excited to meet here in Canada. That's my Ninong Almer. And this is their house. Welcome to the Aranea residence. That's Junior. That's the bride and groom's baby. And that's my Ninang Annie. There's Junior again. We love them. Thank you so much for the people who took us in for a very long time. And that's me. I'm workaholic, so I know I said I was on vacation, but it actually worked.
Good morning, fam.
Hello po! Good morning!
So it's been a busy day. We ate breakfast. I'm currently working. I will be the host MC for the wedding from the church until the reception. And then we'll have lunch at the groom-to-be's place. We're gonna meet their family. I'm very excited. I left my heels at home. I forgot. We're not gonna go back 36 hours for heels. So we're gonna go downtown. I'm gonna get some shoes. I just finished my entire script. Just gonna relax. We're on vacation, by the way. So let's relax.
Hello!
Hi! Saan tayo pupunta?
Sa bahay niya.
Lunch tayo sa bahay.
That, all the bloodshed.
Si Pame, puro ako.
It's okay.
Let's eat!
You're blessed.
I am behave.
Siguro po dahil. Wala nga, hindi nakasama.
After that, we went to downtown Saskatoon to get my shoes at the mall. Downtown Saskatoon, I would describe it as quaint. It sort of reminds me of those little villages in the UK when I visited before. It's very peaceful around the area. There's honestly not a lot much to do, but you have everything here. There's the grocery stores, there's the malls, and there's sometimes festivities around the area. And you also get to be very close to family, so I guess that's where the home is, wherever you make it as.
I've arrived at the event, so I'm hosting this wedding today. We're currently here at the TCU place in Saskatoon, so I'm quite excited. I'm pretty happy to be here, so yeah, come to the journey with me today.
Ang bilis. Ang bilis nangyari lahat. Happy.
Happy kami.
Smooth at saka successful.
Woke up, my head hurts, which means I had a lot of fun. So we're gonna look for things to do in Saskatchewan or Saskatoon. No, Saskatchewan is too big. Saskatoon is in Saskatchewan. I still don't know. They're both SK. We're going to a place called River Landing. It's one of those tourist attractions here in Saskatoon. I'm quite excited. I saw it in Google Maps earlier on. It's a beautiful park. To burn all the calories that I ate for the 5 days. The Golden Saskatoon Bridge.
The wedding was a daze. It was so enjoyable and everything was perfect. And now we're ready to explore the rest of Canada while we're here. And we're going to tour with everybody. We're going to tour with everybody who came to the wedding, and so we're so excited. We've traveled all around Alberta. That's all I can say. We went to Drillhammer and we visited some really touristy spots, some lakes, and we're gonna have a picnic.
We've arrived. I'm actually not sure where we are, but here's the scenery. There's a lake, there's mountains, there's trees. We're gonna have lunch here. We're currently at the beautiful place of Canmore. As you can see, these are the mountains, that's the lake, some trees, people having picnics, people respecting nature. That's important. So there was a sighting of a deer, and we were told not to go near it because, well, deer. This is my favorite, beaver tails. It's a very special pastry that you guys only get in like tourist spots or say exhibitions and parties and carnivals. Like they don't usually come out of nowhere, so it's kind of like a special feeling every time I eat this. Itadakimasu. I only got the plain one because I'm too full, but I want a beaver tail. We're currently en route to Banff. No, Lake Louise. We're currently in Banff, and we're currently en route to Lake Louise. It's that googly place from Canada that when you search for Canada, it always pops up. So we're quite excited, and we're gonna watch the sunrise there.
Yeah, it's gonna be good.
In these few moments, I'm just gonna allow you to enjoy the beauty of Lake Louise. So, yeah, I'm gonna shut up now.
Wow, this is amazing.
Seeing Lake Louise in all of its glory, it's really such a spectacular feeling. I've never seen something so beautiful. These are things that I've only seen in pictures or searches in Google, but to actually see it up close and in personal is something, it was a blessing to me.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. I'm not even at the top yet, but it's beautiful. It's awesome. Wow. It's so high though. Look at that. Hello, Dar. Hello, Pete. Stay safe. We chose the open gondola just so we can experience this kind of thrill, but you can get the closed one. It's about $56 per adult. Oh, that doesn't include tax, so it's probably around
150. 150.
It's 115 for 2 adults.
Yeah.
So this is Lake Louise. This is Banff.
No more fear.
No more fear. You just look straight. We reached the top. It's amazing. We're gonna go to the viewing deck so we can see what's up there. Greetings from the Flat Earth Society. We are now here in the flat earth. This is the edge of the world. We now believe that there is indeed a flat earth. 1 hour 30 minutes.
Not bad.
Okay.
Pagka-smooth tayo.
Sure. Starting route to Jasper National Park.
Next stop, we had to go to Jasper, Alberta because everybody loves Jasper. So first, we went to the signage that says British Columbia. We just wanted to at least touch British Columbia. It was on the very far end of the other side of Canada. And it would take 9 hours to actually reach the city. So we didn't go there, but we reached the sign and then we went back and then went off straight to Jasper.
Is this British Columbia, Jasper? No. Look at this. Look. So this is called the glaciers. The Alabatasas. It's something that begins with an A. And people go hiking there. It looks amazing in person. And this is small. No, well, we're not really in the town of Jasper, but this is Jasper National Park.
I would say Jasper is a completely different story. Where we previously saw a lot of lakes and trees and parks, Jasper is a lot of mountains and glaciers. And here we have our ninong saying goodbye as we head back home. On our way home, we went to the Ramos residence and they were really kind enough to let us stay for a night before we head off in an amazing 3-day, 2-night journey. Along the way, we also went to Alberta's city just to see what it looks like.
Yeah, that's the Calgary Tower.
At this point, we've only been about a week away from Toronto, but honestly, we really do miss home a lot. And even though we loved staying at the different family homes and they've treated us so well in the past couple of days, there's just something about the peace that you get knowing that you're on your own home.
Boy, dito boy!
Honestly, the way back was longer than expected just because this time we actually did have the time to just stop and appreciate nature and the wonders of Canada, because on the way to the wedding we were really scrunching up time making it to the wedding, but this time we had all the time in the world. So we spent more time going back than traveling to our destination a few days ago. If I would give a summary for the entire trip, it would be amazing. I've always known Canada to be the second largest country in the world, but it didn't really occur to me how large that meant. Living in the Philippines, everything seemed so near to each other, yet so far just because of traffic. But here in Canada, it's completely different. There's no traffic. But for some reason, you really need so many hours just to get out of one province and to the other. If we were to go back to the east side of Canada once more, maybe we can do it again by car, but this time, hopefully we can run through the US and start the journey from there. Congratulations again to the newlywed, Almira and John Paul, and thank you so much to the Irenea and Sargans for welcoming us into your beautiful homes, and as well as Angelo Ramos and his family for allowing us to stay a little bit. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like on this video and maybe share it to a few of your friends who also wants to kind of see Canada in its entirety, and comment down below which part did you like the best. Again, my name is Yan, and that was our 7, 8 day, 9, I don't even remember, but that was our entire trip, and I hope we get to do that again next time. See you, bye!
Kamusta buhay sa Canada?
Ay, Diyos ko, oo. Napakahirap nga naman ang buhay dito, ano. Hindi mo talaga mawari kung saan ka dapat nararapat.